Shalom, shalom. I want to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Barakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have taught me this beautiful truth. This lesson will be entitled Stay Singular, Focused. And this title has been inspired by the scripture, Matthew chapter 6, verse 22. Actually, verse 22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thine whole body shall be full of light. So the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. So what does your eye being single mean? It means your eye is being single on one goal. And obviously, this scripture is clearly referring to, the truth, man. The scriptures, the brotherhood, the ministry, the teachings, man, the prophecies, man, the Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and the will from that we have received from the heavens. So if they're finding I be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. So sometimes it's more like an everyday thing in Babylon the Great, where we're being consumed. Well, Satan is trying to fully consume us, whether it be, man, through women, through food, through health, through money, through family, through different doctrines, man, through mental demons, attacks, mental, spiritually, physically. I mean, we are being attacked on all sides. The scriptures do say that we fight not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual principalities in high places, because we are against the spiritually wicked shit that they're doing. These elites, these witches, these wizards. All we're against it, man, through the spirit. Probably how about Shemi Shai, and we are here to prophesy to all nations their destiny, whether it's the heathens that are going into slavery under the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, Seminole Indians, whether it's Moab, the Chinese. You think you're gonna stay another 5,000 years, but you guys are right. You guys are gonna stay about 5,000 more years. But under the rulership of the Israelites, you think you guys are next. You guys are not next. We are next through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Right? But let's read on. If thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. That's right. And these scriptures are super powerful. But sometimes being simple, being in the flesh, being foolish, we let these simple scriptures just slip by, and maybe we ain't doing as best as we could be doing, especially on these simple topics like this. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. Hey, man, we don't want that, clearly. I mean, shit. So just be focused. How hard is it to be focused? The Lord sees you, whether you're reading, whether you're watching a video, or whether you got the scriptures going on audio player, or whether you putting together a lesson. Just be focused, man. Or praying. You're starting to be more stricter on your diet. And it's all the intentions to be better in the ministry, man, to be better for Yahweh Shem Shai. So clearly the option here is to have that single eye, man. Going back to the title, man, be singular eyed, We want our whole body to be full of light, man, so we could be fruitful, man, through the spirit. We want the fruits of the spirit. The fruits of the spirit. That's a good scripture to get. Through the spirit, if I get it, I get it. But I got right here. This is another scripture from Matthew 6 and 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Come on. So the Lord knows, man. The Lord knows that you've been called. I mean, he's the one that called you. The Lord knows what you need. The Lord knows what you don't need. The Lord knows what you want. The Lord knows what you don't want. The scripture says the Lord, he buildeth and he breaketh down. He lifteth up and he bringeth down. So if there's something that just ain't right, man, you gotta come to the source of it. You gotta go to the root, man. And that is Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, because the Lord can do and undo anything. And it's a beautiful thing. And this is all a refining process, and it's a process of us becoming the men, the men that the Lord needs. What does the Lord need? The Lord needs the next rulers of this planet under him. He needs rulers that are fit to bear the name Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's kids, sons, friends, soldiers. And that's all from our diligence, due diligence. So, yeah, we need to be seeking first the kingdom of the Most High. When we wake up, hey, going to work, but you pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Then you go work, you come back, and hey, do what you got to do. Whatever the fuck you got to do. Let's get that scripture, the fruits of the spirit. That's a good scripture. This is Galatians 5 and 22. But the fruit of the spirit is love, joy, peace. This one right here, man. Every time I read this scripture, I always exaggerate that one. Long suffering. Ooh, because that one, man. I mean, all of them, are very important. But that long suffering, oof, you got to sit down with that one because, man, we are here to suffer. But we're here to suffer for righteousness, which is a blessing, right? Because a lot of these jakes are just suffering for evilness, which is unprofitable. So the Wadi Hawashim Yahushai for that. Because if you a Jake, you are guaranteed to suffer. Even if you're a Jake on top of the world with billions of dollars, you're fucking suffering because your spirit is not fulfilled because you don't know your maker. Anybody that worship Jesus Christ or Allah and you're fucking Jake, you are miserable. Even if brainwash yourself to think that you're not happy. you know. Galatians 5 and 22, but the fruit of the spirit is love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. Come on. Very, very, very simple, but very, very, very powerful. And you apply these things, man, through the spirit, and it's all based on the spirit because we are faith-based Israelites. It's all based on the spirit, man. You got to give the Yahweh share everything, man, through the spirit. No matter what your situation, man, you got to trust and have faith and belief and put some muscle behind that. Because Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai will make anything, you will be all right. No matter what, you will be all right. And I know this for a fact in my little time in the truth. compared to a lot of brothers. Me, I have been in this for a little bit of time, going on 4 years. But I know this is for a fact because I done been in some impossible situations, but somehow I'm still here. Somehow I'm still growing. Hey, the water Yahweh Shai Shai. So if we know the Lord got us and he backing us up and he know, hey, he called us. Have some confidence, man. Put your foot forward in the right things. Be focused. This is for you too. Yeah, we're here to glorify Yahweh Shai Shai's names, but that's also the best thing a man can do. So, stand up, man. Be focused. I'm speaking to myself first because I can do way better. And it's all through, the Lord's will, man. It's all through what the Wadi Habashim Shai that I'm still here. The Wadi Habashim Shai that I could still call the brothers that taught me. The Wadi Habashim Shai that the first brothers that I ran into were sincere brothers. The ones that taught me everything I know. The Wadi Habashim Shai that I woke up today. Who cares, bro? Who cares if you're in a fucked up situation? It doesn't matter really the situations. As long as you understand these scriptures, bro, and have a genuine faith and belief and sincerity in this thing, and bro, you can do anything you want through the spirit as long as it aligns with the will of the Most High. And that is a big one, you know. I'm gonna get that scripture. Let me see. Matthew 17 and 20. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove. And nothing shall be impossible unto you. And nothing shall be impossible unto you. And nothing shall be impossible unto you. Like, come on. And you know what? And I'm not, because I done read this scripture multiple times. And sometimes I waver. Sometimes I fucking fall. But a just man falleth 7 times and gets up again. And hey, sometimes you got a certain level of understanding on a topic. You go through something in real life and you read the scripture again, you have a better understanding of it. Because how? Because why? Because that is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai dealing with you. That is how the Lord is teaching you, guiding you, refining you, calling you. And truly, truly, there is nothing that is impossible with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It's nothing. This is why that scripture that said that ye are gods, this is what it was talking about. Not the regular fucking Jake bugged out, sagging his pants, talking about, no, man, we gods. Smoking dope. All no, no. You're a worm. You're a filthy worm. you know, this is the godliness that scripture was referring to, because truly, if you are correct through the spirit and Yahweh Shai is dealing with you, You, nothing is impossible to you, only but to you though. And there's 144,000 of us. Well, Lord willing, I am of that number. And there is going to be a 1/3 also of the whole nation of Israel that does be saved, but chiefly the 144,000. And hey, and that is the point of the lesson. So hey, I pray that this was edifying. I pray that this, you know, helped. Shalom.